Good morning, Stampin' friends. Hey, everybody, it's Jody Breckville, Stampin' Queen. I am live in my studio in Pennsylvania, so welcome, everybody. It's been a while, I think, since I do lives every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but sometimes I don't do the two camera thing, and it feels like it's been a long time, but maybe it was just last week. I don't know. I'm running out of like knowing what day is what, especially after a weekend. Or a long weekend, I mean. Did you guys have a good Memorial Day? It was beautiful here. We had lovely, lovely weather. Some rain, but that was okay. We never complain about rain. But yeah, it's cooler here. The humidity is down, so I'm digging that. So welcome, friends. So good to see you guys. Yay! So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm kind of I'm bringing back my blog. It's a resurgence of my blog. So I thought, well, I'm going to do what I'm calling tool time this week because I've been playing with the Trusty Tools bundle, kind of thinking of Father's Day projects, masculine projects. I'm doing a masculine card class tomorrow and using Adventurous Sky. And so I got the tools out because it's really hard to work with the tools when you know you have that really cool tool paper. Did you guys get that tool paper that coordinated with the stamp set during celebration? I used it hard and I had like a couple little scraps left. Like that was it. I think that's one of the first times I've ever used all of my paper. Like it is gone. I don't have much left. And so when that paper leaves, I tend to not get the bundle out anymore because I want the coordinating paper. So challenge accepted. I am challenging myself to work with that without the tool paper. So that's what we're going to do this week. I'm calling it tool time. I've been posting things on my blog, on my Facebook group, my Facebook page. And so you're seeing some of those things. But you can head over to jodybreckvillestampinqueen.com. That is my blog. You can't subscribe just yet because it is being construction is happening in the background, but I am getting it back. I did it a long time ago, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of miss it because social media goes fast and you can post something and in seconds, like nobody sees what you posted. And so I'm like, let's get the blog back again and let's do some tool stuff. So like, love, comment, and share. I am doing prize patrol around tool time week. And so I have a couple giveaways. So you can like, love, comment, and share. And hey, Corinne, hey, Lori, hey, everyone else that's with me today. And let's see what else. I am going to be live on Friday at 10. So today we're going to do some cards using Trusty Tools. And then Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to go live again. And I'm going to just end the week with some 3D items, thinking again of Father's Day or more masculine or just that tool lover in your life. So one thing that I did quickly print out was we have new online exclusives coming. How are you all feeling about online exclusives? I know at first there was a little trepidation about them, but I love that we are getting something fresh and new put into the online store. So just because that's where it's hosted, that's where it lives, doesn't mean you have to shop online. Because I know some of my folks are like, I don't like to shop online. Yeah, the comments actually are working, but you get a weird message, Lori, because I'm seeing the comments come through. So again, it's under construction happening, but the same thing I'm posting on the blog is put then onto my social media, which is pretty cool. So hang tight. The important part is there, right? The projects with the dimensions and the ingredients. So that's what is working correctly. But we are getting that blog up and running and making it look pretty because she ain't pretty right now. I don't like her. But we're going to get it up and running and pretty. But the main part, the meat of what everybody's there for is the project with the dimensions and also the ingredients that I use. So thank you so much for letting me know. I so appreciate it. It does look a little weird to you. You get some kind of weird message or something like that. So anyway, online exclusives, we're going to have a release for pre-order in June, which is for us as demonstrators. We can pre-order. And then there's a big airplane flying over top. Squirrel. So then for customers and stampers, they go released in July. And so what's going to happen, and this is why I'm so excited about online exclusives, is we are going to see the holidays coming a little early. So last year we didn't really have much in holiday to work with until September, and then we had such a short window. So you're going to see some Christmas items coming, some Halloween items. Yes, yes, Lori, Christmas and Halloween. Yes. So that's super, super exciting for me because we want to work on that stuff ahead of time and fall. So I thought, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Maybe we just need to do the switcheroo and see if maybe you can view it a little bit better on the, so I was going to give you a sneak peek. Hopefully that's okay. If it's not, I don't know, Stampin' Police might come after me. We'll see. So I just printed these off and I was like, oh, I haven't really even looked at them myself. Although the one suite that is coming, we saw when we were in Mexico and it's gorgeous. You guys wait till you see the dies. Okay, so enough talking. Let me switch around here so we can look at some of these items. While I'm on the topic, I do want to say, see, I just keep going. The reason why I really wanted to share this is because we have a join special happening, the starter kit special through the 31st of May. Okay, so that is $99 for the starter kit. You get $125 of product of your choice and a free in color bundle. The in color bundle is the 5 new in colors, the DSP, the cardstock, and the Stampin' Right markers. It's like an $82 value you're getting for absolutely free. So I've had a couple people take advantage of that because the in colors are gorgeous. And I wanted to let you know because we're getting towards the end, but the other plus is, as a demonstrator, you get to take advantage of pre-order. So as soon as you take advantage of that join, you'll be able to pre-order the items that I'm going to show you. So another perk, right? Plus 20 to 25% discount based on your title, automatically 20%, but you can get up to 25%. The other reason why I want to tell you is because we have a special coming up in June. In June, we are discounting bundles, die bundles. Okay, so there's a special promotion for die bundles, the stamp and the dies, additional 10% off of those. So that means they're already 10% off. You're going to get an additional 10% off in June. And if you're a demonstrator, you get your 20% order commission off of that. So savings galore, y'all. That's why I wanted to make sure and share that with you. So should you have any questions or want more information, just comment or message me and I will come back and share that with you. But I love to tell you where you can get the most bang for your buck, and that's the starter kit because of some of the perks that are coming. Now, not only are the die bundles discounted, the Big Boss and the Baby Boss are discounted 10%. We never put them on sale. Never. I shouldn't say never, but I cannot remember a time when they were on sale. So if you do not have a die cut and emboss machine in June, it starts June 5th. You will be able to get them for 10%. So everyone wants a sneaky peek. So stop talking, lady. Let's get rolling over. Okay, I think we're good. So these are the online exclusives. Now remember, you guys, this is for pre-order for demonstrators in June and will go live in July, but there will be more stuff in the upcoming mini catalog. Okay, so this is just online exclusive. So our first thing we have here is called Iconic Celebrations. That is some really cool designer series paper. So you can see there's Christmas, there's like New Year's, there's Valentine, there's fall and winter in that DSP. And there are 48 sheets. It's a 6x6 pack. So dig in that one. This makes it so much easier for those that like to get a head start on Christmas or those that like to do Christmas in July. We didn't have anything to work with or very little to work with. There is your iconic imagery bundle. And then we also have some pecan pie and clear ribbon adhesive bag dots and white grosgrain ribbon. So that's coming. Then this is the suite that I got to see in person. This one is called Season of Gold, I think. And so we've got a pack of DSP. This does have gold imaging. I know it's hard to see on paper, but gold imaging. And then this is like printed vellum. Okay, these are both 12 by 12, but look at this set of dies. Yes, please. Yep, add it to my cart. empty my wallet, sign me up, I'm good. There is your other, it's like a mega, right? This is one of those mega suites where you get yeah, what am I trying to say? Two bundles. Okay, so you have this one, and then you have the words. The words are hard to see, but you guys, what we did, an inside and an outside. Do you love that? You have, if you put a verse on the, or a sentiment on the outside, you have something to coordinate on the inside. Yes, Stampin' Up. Thank you for listening to us. Very vanilla satin ribbon, and then cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive backed berries, and then everyday greetings. So this one's got hello, thank you, love you, happy anniversary, happy birthday, thinking of you. Just a very great, and I love the little script on that. I'm sorry you can't see real well. It's a little shadowy. So those are coming. Any questions, hit me up and let me know. And before we get rolling too hard, I do want to share real quick, because I'm getting a lot of questions about my framed art pieces. So today is the last day. Today is the final cutoff day for my coffee break retreat in a box. And it's going to be awesome. You guys are not going to be disappointed if you sign up. If you don't sign up, you're going to have FOMO. I guarantee it. So Connie and I have a lot of cool things planned. This is a free gift. It is tutorials. So you're not going to get the items, but you will have the DSP, and everything that you need is coming in your box. But you can take your DSP, and we're going to give you these printables, and all you need to do is print them out, cut them, and then we have a tutorial about how to make these 2 framed art pieces. So that is how you're getting those. I have a lot of questions are like, I want to buy those. How do I get them? That is how you're going to get them. They are a free bonus when you register today for my Pampered Stamper coffee break retreat in a box. So it is going to ship out, I think around June 14th, 13th or 14th. You will have tutorials. You'll have everything you need will be included in your box. It's totally virtual, so it can go anywhere in the US. So hit me up if you have any questions about that. I do have the registration link in the description of this video. It's posted on my social media as well as been emailed out today. Just a final reminder, it is the last day. I only have, I think, 3 or 4 boxes left. So Connie and I ordered and prepped a certain amount. So if you have any questions or you need the link, just comment coffee break and I will put the link in for you to go ahead and register. But it is today. It ends tonight at midnight. Okay. So, and truer words, right? Coffee gets me started. Jesus keeps me going. Yep. Amen. All right. So let's go ahead and do a little Stampin' Fun here with Trusty Tools. It's in our new catalog on page 80. Okay, there's our Trusty Tools. You can get the stamp set and the bundle, or sorry, the stamp set and the dies. It is not bundled together anymore, but you can get both of those. So the other thing, oh my goodness, I've got little screws and stuff jumping ship. Oh, we're missing one, aren't we? Sugar booger. Maybe it'll show up. I don't know. Maybe I had some static on the back of my catalog. I don't know. Anyway, I'm using linen thread, and I'm also using these really cool, let me see if I can get some light in here. I don't know if that's better or not. These really cool adhesive back texture dots. Super fun. So originally I had some of the cork rounds, but they're retired. And so I grabbed these new ones to play with. So let's go ahead and do some crafting, shall we? All right. We're going to start off with a little basic gray and old olive. So let me get my notes to myself so I remember how I made this. Excuse me. Allergies are in full swing these days. All right, so we've got our basic white here. So what I'm going to be doing now that the blog is up and running is I am going to have a link, and you can head to the blog, and that will have the ingredient list and the dimensions for you. So that's where I'm going to start hosting things. So I think it's going to be easier for you guys to find. That's my goal. Once the subscribe button is up and ready, you will be able to hit subscribe, and every time I post, it'll just email it right to you, so you don't need to worry. So, hey, Carrie, how are you? I'm so happy that you found me today. You are on my list to send a tutorial to here in the next couple of days. So happy to have you on from northern Wisconsin. I love it. We've got a piece of basic gray, and I have the zinnia paper. We're going to work with that a little bit today, and we're just going to add this right over here, a little bit offset. Okay, so there we go. We can add that to our card base. And again, if you want the dimensions, you'll find them in my blog post, which I will link here. To truth be told, I probably won't get my blog post up today because I've got a lot of stuff I've got to get ready for, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I wanted to make sure that we came and hung out today on my live video. So let me find some, yeah, I'm missing a screw, you guys. My screw's loose, but that's all right. I think it may show up here. No, might show up later on, or else I'll just make us a new one. So I've got some things I die cut ahead of time, and that is my drill and my drill bit. And then I had some teeny little nuts and bolts and screws and, parts like that. I also die cut out the pegboard from the Trusty Tools dies, and I'm going to use a little bit of green glue to get this one added. Just a little bit. Don't need too much green glue here. Just come on. There we go. I didn't want adhesive sticking through all these holes. All right, so we're going to add that to our card base here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold. Let's do a little bit of stamping first so I know where I want to put this. So I've got a thank you in basic gray, and we'll stamp this right here and just notch it just a little tiny bit. Okay, so I'm going to let that one kind of hang there a little bit, and I want to have this, so let me get my spacing, and then I have this piece from the zinnias. It was just kind of laying around, and I thought, well, that kind of works, doesn't it? So let's just add that, and we'll add this. I'm winging it, everybody. Just going with the flow, taking it wherever I feel. It's sometimes nice when you have lots of little pieces laying around. You want to utilize them. Okay, so here is our pegboard for our drill. So now I've got my drill, and I need to add the drill bit. Come on. Okay, add these two pieces together. I'm going to let that sit for just a couple seconds, and we'll put our thank you on here. I'm going to trim that down just a little bit. I don't need too much of it sticking out. So let's do a thank you right there. Uh-oh, I don't have any adhesive. Where's my Rolly adhesive? Oh, in front of you. Easy, girl. It's okay. It's right there. I thought maybe the gnomes were in my office stealing things again. They do that, don't they? They come in here and take my items. All righty. I think dimensionals for this. Definitely some Pop-Tarts. So let's add those on. A couple little Pop-Tarts right here, or Pop Dots as the outside world calls them, or dimensionals. Cute, right? So now the final thing is I have these cute little nuts and bolts, and I had a screw, but I don't know where it is. And I think I'm going to add them. See if I can get a little tiny bit of green glue. I'm thinking what I would have done beforehand is maybe use adhesive sheets with these. And so we're just going to put a couple of our little nuts and bolts right here. And I'll find that screw and add that a little bit later. But I thought this was super fun to work with, to make that drill. Super, super fun. I'll put yeah. So then when I find my screw, I'll add it there. And I'm going to leave, I don't know that I'm going to put any gems on there or not. So I used white, basic white, Kathy. So we have basic white, old olive, basic gray. And then this is the Zinnia DSP, just because I had some laying around. Okay, so there's card number 1. And I'll also show you the other cards that I did too. Let me grab those while I find the other pieces and parts. Guess what? My screw's not loose anymore. He was laying back there on the table, just waiting for me to come back and put him on the card. Ah, come on, screw. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay. So here are the 2 cards I made Monday and Tuesday. I could do that. I may do that later. The only thing I was thinking is the gems are like kind of that antique-y, and this was kind of gray. And I thought there are some new gems that are metallic, and so those might look cool. But yeah, I like right there in the corners. That would be super, super cute. I did not use basic beige, but I am digging that color big time. Are you guys loving basic beige? I really am a huge fan. Okay, so there's card number 2, I think, and this was card number 1 from Tool Time Week. So there we are. Then we have card number 3. So let's get out card number 4. And this one will be Pebbled Path. It feels like this is cut wrong. It seems bigger than it should be. Yeah, I need to go do a little trim. Hold, please. So sorry about that. Again, I have another piece of the Zinnia Designer Series paper, and we're going to use that. I believe it's Poppy Parade. I think, no, is it? Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo, maybe. I can't remember what the colors are in the Zinnia. So many pretty colors. All right, so we've got that one and then some wild wheat. And I am going to do this. You either like it or you hate it, but we're going to tear a little bit of the paper here. If you don't enjoy tearing paper, it's okay. You don't have to. No judgment. Some people are okay with it, and others are like, no, 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 no. Please don't tear the paper. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Good morning, Pat. I think so too, Kathleen. I am really liking the beige. There's vanilla, but it's not one I tend to grab. But yeah, the beige is super, super good. Very happy with that. Right, now we have got some Pebbled Path and a basic white circle from Stylish Shapes, and we're going to stamp "You're the Most Awesome." So we've got that to go here, and then I'm going to come back with this one later. I need some, what do I need? Scrap paper. Did I not come to the party with any scrap paper? Oh my word. Hold, please. Okay, my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry about this. All right, so we're going to do I'm going to show you how I'm not good at these. Tape measure. I think that's what that is. And then I need a hammer. Okay, so just on some scrap paper, we've got that. We've got our hammer. And we have to do a little bit of coloring and a little bit of stamping with this one. So with our crushed curry, I have a hammer handle. And so I can just fill this in right here with the crushed curry. And then I need a red. Let me think. What red did I want? I'm going to go with real red, I think. And we're going to figure out how this guy works. That's it. All right, be right back. Okay, real red for our tape measure. Okay, and then we can do a little bit of coloring. And coloring is going to be quick with some smoky slate. So wherever there's little, this is the dark smoky slate, wherever there's some like shading or whatever Stampin' Up! Has given me, that's what I'm going to do with the dark. So just let that do its thing right there. And then we'll come back in with the light. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Is that better? A little better? Same with this. The inside, I'm going to do some dark right here on my tape measure. And then there are dies for this. So if you're kind of sitting here going, oh my gosh, do we have to cut that out? No, ma'am. We have got dies. Thankfully. So now we've got some light smoky slate. Do you guys have Father's Day cards or masculine cards already in your stash? I do have to make some for the daddy-os in our world. So these are kind of what I was thinking about for Father's Day. That's my plan. It worked pretty well. I have the airplane one too, which is really, really pretty. I love that Adventurous Sky airplane paper. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do just a little bit of shading again, just to make sure that dark really does look dark. Just a little added touch, because as it dries, it does get a little bit lighter. And then this is the tape measure itself. So we'll just do a little color in here with Daffodil Delight, which is empty. So I must need a new one. Oh, it's very dry. Sorry, Daffodil Delight. You have been fun. All right, now I'm going to do exactly what Pat just said. Sometimes you don't, well, nah, I got the baby here. Let's get baby out. Wake up, baby. I was going to say, Pat said sometimes you can fussy cut faster than you can die cut almost, or you don't feel like getting everything out. But I do have Baby Boss, so we're going to make Baby Boss work just a little bit for us. So let's go ahead and see if we could do both of these at the same time. So we'll put our dies on for our tape measure and for our hammer. If it gives you a little bit of a fit, grab some washi tape. Yeah, mine's giving me a fit. And do I have any with me? I usually always have a washi tape on the handle. But I'm not seeing it. It must have jumped ship. So washi tape is like your best friend whenever you have these misbehaving dies, because we don't have magnet plates for these guys, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Washi tape will make do. Now I have one more project I was going to share, but this one's taking longer than I thought. Do you guys have some time to hang around and watch one more project, or I can just post it a little bit later? I don't know if anyone has to hit the road. We've been on for a little while now. All right, a little die cutting. So very carefully, you're going to pop out. You don't want that washi to tear. So you have to be a little bit cautious and slow. Yes, one more project. All right, I can do that. I'll hang out with you guys. I'd hang out with you guys all dang day. But I do have to get some work done. So make sure you write down Friday because I'll be back. I don't normally do lives on Friday, but I am going to do one just for this special tool time day. All right, so I have this here, and then I'm going to do some dimensionals for our tools. And I think I want itty bitties. So some mini Stampin' Dimensionals for these guys work just perfectly. All right, so I'm going to position them because I do want to add, I'm going to do some nuts and bolts, or screws and bolts. I don't know what they are, screws, nuts, bolts, whatever. So I'm just going to add those right here with the pebbled path. And then I'm going to attach this down with my adhesive. So you are the most awesome. Peel off our stickies. And there's our hammer. And then our cute little tape measure here. Oh, look, I had a thumbprint. So guess what? Nobody knows there was a thumbprint there. So there is project number, whatever we're on, 2 for today. But I lost my gems. There we go. Let's put a couple little gems on here. Now it's perfect. Hey, Joan.